Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Siralim Ultimate. Now, when I last left you, I told you that I'd be taking a bit of a break. I said I'd be gone. I don't remember how long I said I'd be gone for. I think I said about a week or potentially more. Well, it's been 3 days. It's been a grand total of 3 days. That is about as long as I could stand being away from the game before I felt like I really needed to come back. Now that could mean one of two things. It could mean either that I am dangerously addicted to this game to the point where I simply cannot bring myself to be away from it at all. It could also mean that this simply is that good of a game that just by virtue of being good, draws you back in and makes you want to play. And the truth, of course, is somewhere in the middle. This is a wonderful game, but I acknowledge that, okay, maybe I'm a little too captivated by it right now. But you know what, maybe I can try and strike a bit more of a balance. That's something for me to figure out on my own time. That's not something for you to worry about. That's just something I wanted to mention off the bat. The other reason I'm back playing this game is because I didn't quite feel ready to start my new series just yet. I think before I start my new series, I'd have to finish the Warden playthrough that I'm doing on Chronicon, and that is technically still ongoing. Of course, by the time this episode comes up, the Warden playthrough might well be over. But as of when I'm recording this right now, the Warden thing is ongoing, and specifically, the only thing left for me to do for the Warden playthrough at this point is I need to find the rest of the true legendaries, and then I can basically end that playthrough. So that's another thing. So, because I don't have any other major series that I want to start, I felt, let's just come back to this game. Let's just play this game a little bit, Nothing wrong with it. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe in some abstract sense I spend a lot of time playing this game, but I'm still able to do my job, keep my place in order, keep myself well-fed, well-nourished, keep myself alive, meet, the people I know every once in a while, so, I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm entitled to spend some of my free time playing a game that I love. I don't even know who I'm defending myself against, but, it's a deep-seated sense within me that, like this unhealthy thing drilled in when I was a kid, that, if you're playing video games, you're wasting your time. I think there's a part of that that just never went away, and, me saying this out loud is just my way of being like, yeah, people said that, but then video games at the end of the day are a way to enjoy yourself, and they are genuine works of art. So there's nothing wrong with enjoying them. With all of that said, let's just dive right in. Let's remind ourselves that we are gonna be trying to complete one more Rune of Prophecies, and then we'll probably go back into the Gate of the Gods. For now, though, we're gonna go into the Arachnid Nest. We're gonna see what sort of hang on. Sorry, it's a little warm inside, so I'm just gonna take my socks off. Just because it does feel a wee bit warm. Ah, much better. There we go. Let's go into the Arachnid Nest, and let's see what we can do against Etta. Alright, let's see. We're at 7 enemies. And a master. We got a mimic fight. That's wonderful. Man, really? Extra traits is unfortunate. But I think we'll be fine. Oh, and we get the bad outcome. Man, really, dude? This is annoying. But they're dead. Whatever. Get dumpling? Let's see if we can trap this guy. Jeez. Oh god. Come on, dude. Got these guys. Okay. Just die, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, we unlocked Kolg. I think maybe in the last episode, or maybe definitely in one of the recent episodes. Kolg is one of the Godspawn creatures, and we unlocked him just because I guess we wanted to get that one out of the way, because it's the only Godspawn that you have to do something a little bit special to get. Not even that, but like, you have to find his, you know, the material that you need to complete the project. You need to find it randomly in a realm, as opposed to the others where you just buy them from the god shops. So I was like, let's get this, because I had no idea, no way of knowing how rare the material was going to be, just in case it turned out to be one of those things that takes ages to find. I was like, let's aim to get it done early, and it worked out reasonably well. It's done, and now we have Kolg, and it is good. All right, I'm gonna start blank slating, just because I don't trust enemies with extra traits. They are a perpetual nuisance. They can really cause a lot of garbage to happen if you let them. So where I can, I will be using blank slate. Alright, go away please. Thank you. Alright. We are pretty far away from the next favor rank, but listen, 104. It's pretty damn good. And we're gonna keep raising our favor ranks. It's just that it'll get longer and longer in between each rank, and the amount of favor that you get doesn't really scale. It kind of stays at the same. Like, it varies from realm to realm, but on average you'll be getting the same amount. Faraway Enclave is Lister. So yeah, you not really gonna be increasing the rate at which you gain favor proportionate to the amount of favor that you need to get new ranks. That could have been a really annoying fight, but we killed those shield bearers, luckily. Okay, please stop, thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's continue. There's one enemy remaining, and of course our master as well. We would love to find... Oh, I didn't check to see what the bonus this week was. I think maybe skin week, possibly. Oh my god, please stop. Alright. Please stop. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I think we might... Well, we'll check when we get back. There's no need to fret over it right now. Would also love very much to find cards. Always on the lookout for cards. And here is our master. Alright. Alright, my dude, you are the leech master, right? Are they blighted? They are blighted. Okay. Let's just do blank slate. And I nearly misclicked. Did I cast the wrong spell? I was trying to cast Clayman. Did I accidentally cast a Rabbit Dementia? Probably. So we're gonna need a bit more strength before we can take them out. I might as well just try and win now. Ooh, they're still kind of tough. But I think these spells are gonna finish them off. Wonderful. Leech Mastery 31. Alright. Alright. You scoundrels. Let's get this realm done with. We're hitting S rank with some of our newly acquired creatures. That's always good. Easy, easy. Alright, let's nothing left to do but the boss fight, so let's go ahead and do exactly that. Let's hunt down Etta. Oh no, there's another enemy roaming around. Nemesis creatures are always worth fighting just for the loot. Alright. Hopefully nobody's resurrecting. Good. Where's the boss? Right here. Wonderful. Anything down here? Chest. Okay. Take you down, Etta. Yeah, she's being weird, like usual. Okay, what's this? Well, you know what? Fuck these extra traits. Okay, we need to Greater Dispel. Already battle fatigue is kicking in. Now let's try and get this battle under control. Alright, I think we're basically ready to win whenever we want. Let's in fact try and win. I think that might be good enough. Not quite, actually. Are they healing? Let's just make sure that they never heal with a good defile. Since it seemed like they were a little hard to take down, let's do one more Clayman. Okay, that was. What did we? Oh, okay. Is it because of her thing? Yeah. So we didn't have enough health to sustain ourselves, but that's okay. Yeah, we won easily in the end. I should say we didn't have enough percentage health to sustain ourselves. All right. Done, and the exit should be right there. Okay. And we'll just jump straight away into another realm. I think we're in Skin Week right now, but there's no point going home just to check. Right now we're just gonna go into a random realm. We like random realms. Random realms are fun. All right. Titan's Wound. Ooh, and a another realm. And no extra traits. Wonderful. Enemies are strong against death, and they have extra defense. That's fine, though. Let's make a donation. Did we donate to Regalis? I hope we did. Okay. The disgruntled arena master We fight her 3 times and get some glory out of it. This is like bonus glory that we're getting without having to do arena combat, which is fine. What the fuck is going on? It's a weird fight. 500, and then I think she gives 1,000 glory for the second fight, and then I think 2,000 glory for the third fight, for a total of 3,000. 1,000 glory for the second. Oh, I was hoping we could have 1 on that turn, but that's okay. Oh my god, please die. Thank you. Yep. Yeah. Just a bit of a glory boost. Not too bad. All right. Ooh, one of these guys as well. Nothing happens. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Anyways, yeah. Another realm where it's hard for us to do the damage that we would like to the enemies. Alright. Alright, you know what? Maybe do arbitration first, so that they don't get rebirth. And what? There we go. Yeah, not great damage this round. I mean, we did a lot of damage to that one guy. I guess it depends on which enemy we're targeting, possibly. Enemies losing defense is nice. Ooh, we get treasure and we get. So when you complete a round, you get treasure. When you open that chest, you get treasure. I wonder if it just adds those two together and gives you one big pile of loot. Or if it does one and then the second one, and then it just, what it shows you is the second instance of loot only. Or if one of those piles of loot just goes away and then you only get one pile of loot. Obviously that would be the worst outcome. Hopefully it's one of the other two. In either way, finding treasure is good. Those enemies again were being a bit annoying. Alright. You are not a nemesis creature, that's okay. Alright, you're dead. And are we gonna summon anybody? I don't really want to summon if enemies are gonna be this hard to kill. I think we just want to get out of this and go to the next round. Especially since we are definitely no longer in skin week. Whatever the bonus is right now, sorry, we're no longer in card week. Whatever the bonus is right now, we know that it's not cards. So there's no point going extra hard looking for cards. We could. I mean, you would still find cards eventually. You just have a lower chance of doing it. No cards yet this episode. Hopefully they start coming soon. Nobody's doing rebirth, that's good. Alright, you're dead. You must be the master of the realm. 0 enemies apart from you. So, we'll deal with you in just a moment. Right now, let's deal with the master. Right. Which one are you? The Clutcher Master. So we're gonna get a costume for beating you. I'll try and be a little intelligent about this. There we go. Just making sure that we win handily without it dragging on into another turn. And there we go. The Master of Clutcher's costume has been obtained. And we get an achievement for that as well. Lovely. Out of my way. Alright. Grab you and... anything at all left to do in this realm? Does not appear to be the case. So let's go onwards to another new one. Again, gotta concentrate. Having been away from the game for a few days, is it gonna help me or hurt me in rolling? I think it's almost helping me just because I'm mentally very refreshed. So maybe that's one reason to take more breaks. Because I think one of the reasons why I was so often failing when rolling was because I'd been playing this game so long that you kind of, especially when you're doing really repetitive things like rolling over and over again, you kind of like it becomes hard to have that constant level of attention, you know? I think you know what I mean. Even if it's not this game specifically, I'm sure you've had tasks or things. Oh, man, really? This is an annoying fight. Hopefully there... oh my god. Hopefully there are other enemies in this... oh, what? The chance to chance to resist damage. Are you... whatever. Whatever, dude. That's okay. Jesus. Are they healing? No, they're not. So what else? So they have extra defense and less damage taken. And chance to resist damage. That's a pretty annoying set of properties. And they have good luck. Oh my god, this is actual torture. What? Man. Oh, they started with 5 buffs. Okay, I was like, why did one of them have rebirth? Because they started with 5 buffs. Oh yeah, enemies are going to be dropping good treasure chests. You know what, I think for something like this, we're going to have to switch over to reincarnation. Yeah, I think this will be a bit quicker. Okay. Was this the master or... This is the master. I just got into a random fight. Alright, let's do blank slate then. Let's entangle some roots. Oh, excuse me? Oh. You know what? Star Pack. Just get wrecked. Get out of here. And that's our 5th victory against those guys. That gave us that costume as well. Well, I'll summon one group of cloth abominations, but just one. Protected man, really? Oh, are you... Okay. Okay. Annoying group of enemies, especially given the realm properties, but we dealt with them. Yeah, maybe I should not have summoned anything if the realm is going to be like this. Man, at least do your arbitration. Yeah, this is going to be the way to... This is going to be the way to do this realm, I think. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep doing it like this. Pretty... man... The Dread White... Like, is this his day off? Is that what's going on? Why are you not doing your start battle arbitration stuff? Alright, one enemy remains. Oh, I think this is a combat situation. Yep. More resources from battles. Sounds pretty good to me. Donated, right? Yeah. Alright. Still have to win the realm. Oh. Get some loot out of that guy. Why not? Alright. Please stop. There we go. Alright. I don't know how many treasure chests we still have to find, so I'm gonna summon one more group of cloth abominations, just to make sure we're not leaving any behind. That's one chest. Is something in this realm preventing us from casting spells on provoke? Is that what's going on? feels like that's what's going on, but I'm probably just wrong. Hang on. Strategy is macro for all of them. Okay. I think it's because I'm manually casting with the first one, then it assumes that I want to manually cast with the second one as well. Oh, okay, there we go, finally. Finally you get your spell off. And we're done with the... No, man, what is left in this realm that we haven't been to? Okay, one room. One room at the top. Right, makes sense. How do we get there? Get there like this. Right, we're at half an hour into this episode. Wonderful. Final enemy. Oh, and a pandemonium shrine as well. And that's the realm done. Let me do this. You've summoned creatures. It's okay, that's fine. 4 enemies, really. Some of them might be, So they're stags fused with stags, which is annoying. I don't know what about that made them annoying, but it was, they just survived longer than I expected them to. And you are not a nemesis creature, so I'm just gonna leave you behind. I'm just gonna go straight to a new realm. We're running all of our projects, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna go straight into a new realm and just adjust my seat ever so slightly. I think we're good. No cards yet, but you know, we've still got a little bit to go. Damarel, alright. Again, they're strong against death. Not sure what happened there. Let's switch back to Rapid Dementia. I think we should be fine. Yeah, now we're back to doing the kind of damage that we like. Although, enemies are fused with elves, which is gonna make for some irritating stuff, because if they're fused with elf barbarians, then that means our options for what we can do are pretty limited. Even if they're not fused with barbarians, there is also a type of elf that will prevent, I think, indirect damage from happening. Like, it'll prevent our overkill damage from happening, which is pretty dumb. It's gonna be our 7th victory against the Clockwork Master. Yeah, I think these guys are done. Easy win. Grab that. Let's just go into this mini boss realm. And they are done. Lovely. Nothing in either of these chests. Disappointing. I really do hope we get at least one card. One card is all it would take to make me happy. Alright. Are we gonna summon anybody in this realm? I mean, sure, one group of cloth abominations. And of course we'll do these optional combats as well, just to get a bit of a favor with Alexandria. Alright. I think this might be the realm objective. No. Clock works, not clocks. Gotcha. Alright. Handling these guys pretty well. But I think we'll stick with just the one group of them so far. Alright, this whole loop was a waste of time. Let's go into the rest of the realm. How much of it is there? The answer is a hell of a lot. Okay. Let's start with the last bits in this side. And here we go. Well, I said one card is all it would take, and I am true to my word. I am happy now. One card is all that it took. Obviously, you know, happiness isn't just a, you know, binary state of being. It exists on a scale, so I am happy now. But I would be more happy to have more cards. Nether stones are fine. We'll have to do something about, you know, eventually turning the ones that we have into piety. The one that we got didn't have any traits on it. It just had a spell. And maybe it's an amazing spell. Who knows? But the problem is spells are they're too easy to defeat. Enemies have too many ways of saying, oh, you're trying to do a spell? Here are 17 reasons why that's not going to work. Whereas traits, which just directly impose a series of things that will always be true, are a bit better. Especially in boss fights. That's where you get the whole crazy rules lawyer situations going on. It's like, well, technically the rules said this, but you didn't do that. Therefore, nothing you try is gonna work. And I've had too many issues with spells that I thought were really good, and then they just inexplicably will not work in boss fights. Or like any approach that depends on a specific spell-induced effect happening consistently will, you know, sometimes just not happen in boss fights. And that makes me sad. Alright. That was annoying. Their barrier wasn't quite fully gone. But that's okay. This should complete the realm quest. the goblet is full. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to roll it when I get back. Which means that could take a while. Okay, well, before we do that, let's make sure we're fully done with this realm. There's one enemy left, probably in this upper area. Oh yeah, and there's a mini boss. We'll happily take you down as well. Wonderful. Nothing to the left, nothing to the right. Alright. There we go. Nothing from you, nothing from you, nothing from you. Alright. Let's carry on. Where's the exit? It's right there. Okay. Let's head on home. We'll take a look at what the bonus is for this week while we're there, and then I'll go do the goblet, and then we'll continue. Yep. Skin week. No skins so far, but you know, maybe episode's not done yet. Alright, let's collect the reward, and then we'll check to see if we need to roll. We'll roll 3 times. Right, another 20 grand piety. Alright. Oh, this is amazing. We already have the animator. I don't want to accidentally roll. That would be awful. If I accidentally rolled it into something else, would have been tragic. But yeah, that's amazing. Alright. 370 is good. Again, we're limited to only 1 additional attack, and enemies have extra health. So this could be a bit of a tricky realm, depending on what the they also... Oh, they don't have extra defense, they just have extra speed. And they have more damage dealt. Right. They have a bunch of offensive things, which I'm okay with. Alright. There are 7 enemies, and then there's a master as well. And these are fused with seraphs, which I am okay with, I think. Right. Ooh, hey! Another realm. Always fun to see these. And one of the better ones. It is always nice to get a favor rank. A universally good thing. Gives another favor rank, which is wonderful. Alright. Alright. Got golems, hopefully not too many haunted golems, because that would be pretty annoying. Yeah, these guys are... these guys are annoying. Just because they're gonna be pretty tanky, but they're dead now. Surely they're dead. There we go. They're also annoying because we've already farmed all of their cards, and we're not even gonna get any cards from the rest of them. Alright, they're probably gonna have rebirth. Yep, but they're gonna lose it immediately. Sucks to be them. Alright. Alright. Okay, this one has a trait on it. Lush Licks. Let's take a look at that. Lush Licks. That's the one you just got? Yeah. After you... that seems too situational. I have to summon one group of these, why not? Oh, yeah, you know what? I shouldn't have summoned these guys because their barrier is going to prevent us from killing them straight out of the bat, straight out of the gate, straight off the bat. I think some sporting metaphor, I'm guessing. I don't really watch sports. That's not true. I watch tennis, I watch cricket, I watch Formula 1. I don't really watch too many sports that are popular in North America. That's more accurate. All right. Dead. Ooh, lovely arbitration. Awful damage the second time around. Oh, but the third time around we did kill them. Wonderful. No, you're dead. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Ooh, Riddle Dwarf. Maniac Warrior. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Chaos. But let's just confirm that. Maniac Warrior. Okay. Pretty sure it's Chaos. I'm gonna say Chaos. Yeah. And I think that completed our objective in terms of answering Riddle Dwarf questions. Yes. Wonderful. Alright. They're dead. Lovely. And ooh, there's a master as well in this realm, which I'm gonna deal with right now. Alright. Chemomancer, what's your deal? I don't like effects triggering more often because that just slows everything down. I also don't want you guys taking your turns, so if you could just not, that would be wonderful. Any Archangels? There we go. Another Archangel is wonderful. I'll even do this one more time and then I'll cap off with this. Alright, 6th win against those. Another Netherstone. But we're not really in the market for Netherstones these days. We really, it's really cards. Cards is the main thing that we want. Okay, another Netherstone, that's fine. No, cards is what we want. Cards is what we need. And there's one part of the realm that we need to go to. hopefully there's some good stuff in here. Oh, there's a chest. And that might be the only useful thing there. And our Dread White comes through for us in the very final combat of the realm, which is wonderful. Anything to do? Does not look like it. I'm just gonna check to make sure I've donated. I don't know why I'm just, like, suddenly doubting myself, but it's just gonna be a minor detour as we walk down and around. Oh, yeah, we had. I just wasn't sure because we'd been in this realm earlier and I wasn't sure if my memory of donating was from this realm specifically or from the previous time we'd randomly been sent to this realm. We have another boss fight. We got through these realms really quickly. How long has the episode been going? 51? Yeah. Yeah, we're making really good time this episode. 381 sounds good. And I've been really good with the rolling as well. Really good. Haven't missed a single one, I don't think. Hopefully the hidden realm properties don't screw us. No additional attacks could be bad. Less damage taken could be bad. Less attack could be bad. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Are they healing? They're not. They do have chance to dodge. Our spells are doing a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage, but I think we were helped by something. I'm not sure what. These are blighted and snared. We got more treasure out of that guy. This is a regular nether boss realm, which means it is okay for us to summon people. Mimic. I think we got all good out. Oop, messed up. I think we got all good outcomes out of oof, yikes. All good outcomes out of those cocoons. Alright. I think this should be enough. There we go, wonderful. But nothing in the chest. That's okay. Yeah, when we're getting spells to trigger, that's when the big damage is coming. But when that's not happening, then, you know, it's a bit harder to break through the solid enemy defenses. What are you, the Gorgon Master? Alright, that's not too bad. Yeah, let's just keep doing this. That was annoying, but it's fine. Let's do an Archangel, and we get another free Archangel, alright. And this could be a good... Could have been a good one. But that bonus attack helped take those guys out. Not... I'll do one group. Might as well. Yeah, see, it's not great when they still have their barriers. It's too hard to take down. Oh! Well, man. They just randomly spawned with one of those guys. That's funny. Yeah, it wasn't a great idea summoning them. I just want to get their card done with. Just they're annoying enemies, you know. Just the barrier does make things awkward. Well, let's just get the boss. Speaking of getting things done with, let's just get this boss fight done with. To lure, what's your deal? Man, this is gonna be an annoying fucking fight. Yeah, this fight is gonna take ages, but let's just give ourselves a bit of a, you know, all right. Maybe it would be better to do this, because this has a chance of getting other spells to trigger. The Blight is going to be helpful in terms of making sure that they don't heal out of all this damage that we're painstakingly dealing them. There's probably ways to deal with this guy, quick ways depending on spells that deal directly with, like, enemies' health is set to this percentage. That kind of thing, you know? Star Pack, maybe? Man. Yeah, there's just no good way to deal with this guy. Let's just make sure that they never take a turn, you know? There we go. We should be close. Should be close to winning. There we go. Surely that's enough. Alright. So nothing from the loot that we get directly from the god. Nothing from chest number 1. Nothing from chest number 2. Something from the end of realm loot, but nothing really special. So far, the only special thing we found in this episode is a single card, which is fine, which I'm okay with. If the only special thing we found, and nether stones as well. Like, it's gotten to the point where even nether stones with traits, I'm no longer considering special. That's how much our perspective has shifted, you know, relative to when we started. Like, it's in many ways a sign of how privileged we are, you know, in the context of this game. That things that were once special to us, they no longer even register. Alright. There are still people left. Are there places left to explore? There kind of are. Okay. So we'll do those, and then we'll... if we have a false god fight, then we'll do that. If we don't, then we'll start wrapping up the episode. Alright, there's our final enemies, hopefully. Alright. Alright. Alright, easy. Final one of those. Oh, and with the final one of those, we even get the Cloth Abomination card. We're finally done with those guys. Ooh, man. That really has lifted my mood quite a bit. Alright. So how long have we been going? Definitely past an hour at this point, yeah. An hour and a little bit. An hour and a little bit. Alright. Oh, and, oh my goodness. It's happening again. Third card for the realm. Creatures with Savage deal more critical damage. Man. The chest is a mimic. Okay, even the fact that this is going to be an annoyingly tanky fight isn't enough to dull my mood, especially getting 2 cards back to back. One that we're farming for, one from random loot. Yeah, we're getting way more cards from random loot compared to ones that we're farming for, just because I think our loot bonus is so high. Would have been nice if this was another card, but that's okay. Yeah. We've already done really well for ourselves. Already done really well, and I believe this enemy was spawned by that spider shrine. Right, I think now we're done. We are done. Alright. So let's do, let's take a look at what lies ahead of us. New realm. We do indeed have a false god. Let's take down Lloyd Prime. Gotta concentrate while doing this. 373 is acceptable, and we're just gonna stay in the Arachnid Nest. And let's see, can we get more cards? We've already found 3. But can we do better? I love how if you're staying in the same realm, the music doesn't even skip a beat. It just continues playing the same track, which is a nice touch. I mean, I don't know how deliberate it was. It's probably easier to do it that way than to make the game, you know, start playing a different track. But, you know, it's still nice. 'Cause, I do enjoy the music in this game. We've even got a decent set of realm properties. Yeah, we're doing okay in this realm. Got a mimic as well. Can we just punch you to death? Yes. Okay. One of them got rebirth, annoyingly. But that's fine. Oop. Sure, I'll give you a chance to avoid damage. Alright. Yeah, and we've got to make sure that we don't summon anybody extra, because we don't want to have to run around and start killing random creatures in order to summon the boss. Yeah, I'll give you more attack. Why not? Bit more love with every god. And we even gained a favor rank with the Temeramergo, and a bit of treasure out of that. Life Orb is surely a life spell. Sometimes the answers really are obvious. Other times, not so much. Oh, ho, ho, our fourth card for the episode, Siege Automaton. Gives us another partial bonus. More damage with start of battle effects. That's nice. I'm sure there are builds that are based entirely around killing the enemy at the start of battle. For that actually sounds like a really nice bonus. Because it should evade the kinds of things that the game does to counter your build. Like, I don't think an enemy... It would be surprising to me if there was a boss that had a trait that specifically countered that. I mean, there might be bosses that just don't allow start of battle things at all, but if they do allow it, I don't think there will be too many bosses that will take away your damage bonus specifically, if that makes sense. And yeah, okay, we're gonna give Lloyd Prime probably the most annoying boss property of all, just because, you know, we need the extra loot, but it does mean that it's gonna take many more hits to bring him down, especially because he also has a chance of avoiding damage. Alright. 5, well now 6 enemies because we just summoned another one. These enemies, we need to take them down. Alright. Let me take a look at our prophecies. Any other... Okay, so we need to find more buried treasure. And we are soon going to take down Lloyd Prime. And I'm pretty sure we're doing a training mission as well. Please die. Thank you. And a piece of garbage. Okay. Alright. Alright. Nothing there. Alright. Creatures have burst out, which I'm fine with. Alright. 4 enemies left. Wow, this is a very crowded realm. But where are they? Where exactly are these guys? Well, there's one of them. And here's a couple more. Please stop. Ugh. I just hate enemies that do things, you know? Why can't they just stand there quietly, and just not move, and then just die? Like, is that... Am I being unreasonable? I don't think so. I feel like I'm making a very reasonable set of requests, and they're just being they're the ones being mean, you know? Like how dare they? I think this is the master. What? Alright, you know what, let's just see if we can maybe try and win early. we needed a little bit more, yeah, we needed a little bit more. Although, you know what, let's, yeah, sure, let's make sure that we went quickly. You're dead, nothing from that dude. Where is this final enemy? There you are. Alright. The mysterious portal, and we get some Nemesis treasure as well. And no reason not to just go and finish this realm. Alright. So we do have to boost ourselves a little bit. And this is going to be the final time that I boost. Because now it's all about just trying to take this guy down. Finger of Death, or let's just do Rabbit Dementia, I think. Yeah. And in the end, it didn't even take that long. In the end, it didn't even take that long. We had enough ways to chain together lots of different attacks, lots of little instances of damage, 10% at a time, to chip away at him and kill him. And we're gonna get the Death Orb, the Nether Orb of Death. Right links could be fun. Enemies have less defense. Summoning Famine. Minions are less likely. It could be a fun. This could be good. Let's take the one where minions are 100% less likely to go away. Sounds like a fun thing for minion-based builds. And what is our heaping treasure? Do we get anything special at all? Nope, it's gonna skip straight ahead to Nature Guild Reputation. Level 399, alright. That's pretty good. And we get anything with this? Nope, it's just gonna give us a bunch of common loot. That's fine. So let's head back home. You know what, before we head back home, let's summon a few candle enemies. Let's make sure this is fine. Yeah, we'll summon a few, because we're very close to finishing this abomination set. So let's summon some of these wandering abominations, and we'll go around killing them, and we'll see, We're at the end of the episode, so we can take it a little bit easy for the end. If we get the card early, I'll stop killing them. Otherwise, I am prepared to kill all 20. So let's see how it goes. And yeah, you could say it's wasting time, but like the episode was gonna end anyway. It's not like I'm doing this in place of another realm. I'm just doing this as a way of chilling at the end of the episode. So at least in my mind, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm doing this at the expense of other things that I could be doing in my own life. So yeah, that's one valid point. I do plan on having dinner pretty soon, but you know what? It's just gonna build up my appetite a little bit and then make dinner taste even more delicious. At least that's what I'll tell myself. And if we're really, really lucky, we'll even find this card. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Alright. I am really glad that we got the Cloth Abomination card, because that enemy... Farming it was a bit of a tedious process, just because of how strong its barrier was, and having to like do arbitration, like manual stuff, really does slow things down quite a bit, doesn't it? But it's done, and pretty soon we will be done with this Abomination set. Of course, we do have to find that final card, but it's only a matter of time. We've already found one card this episode that we farmed properly, and I think 3 cards in random loot. So a very good episode for finding cards. Not quite over yet. We still have a chance for maybe like one more minor miracle. So 4. All 5 of the remaining enemies are clustered around the exit. And let's see if any of them give us what we need. Alright, final group left. Yeah. It's gonna be a slightly longer episode, but it's not gonna be that bad, because we're just about ready to go home. We didn't get the card, that's okay. We've already found other cards this episode, and we are happy about that. Alright, let's hand in our project, let's start a new bounty, and then let's continue. Experiment. Immediately, let's just start another experiment. Let's, sticking with the Nature Guild, start a new bounty, and from now on what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting bounties against bosses based on specific anointments that we want. There's one anointment in particular that I want, which is the Pyromancer anointment called Inner Flame, something like that. Living Flame. No. No. Which is the one that makes that enemies are always burning? Oh, Fire Starter. See, this is important. You gotta make sure you read it and get the correct thing, because this whole time about the Living Flame, no. This is our creatures always have burning. We want enemies to always have burning. And that's going to make for a pretty good combination with burn their corpses, which is one that we already have, to make sure that enemies with resurrection shenanigans are not able to get that done. So let's start this bounty. I think now we're done with the episode. Let's reflect on what we accomplished. Let's take a look at some of the recent achievements. What do? We killed Etta. And then we killed a bunch of masters. The usual good stuff. And also we found a bunch of cards. taking us to 511 out of 1052, including the Cloth Abomination, which means we are very close to finishing the Abomination card set. So that's going to happen soon. And I think I'm just going to go alphabetically down this list in terms of my card farming. Seems like a logical way to do it. But yeah, and we also found some nether stones, but weren't really too excited by any of them. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this episode. I'm gonna take another few days before I record another episode, so I am still planning on reducing my gaming time, but maybe not for a whole week at a time. Maybe just a few days in between sessions, because I do also have to record my Chronicon stuff, right? That also has to happen. But that's a whole separate thing. No reason to talk about it here. Just just wanted to mention the general state of affairs for how things are going at the channel. But yeah, I think that is going to be all for this one. A nice, relaxed episode, which is just the way I like it. And I hope you had a good time too. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well. And until then, take care.